Senator Ben Pangilinan presided over the Committee of the Whole this afternoon, explaining his substituted supplemental budget and fielding questions from other senators on the floor. The new version of Bill 184 comes to just under $29 million in spending authority for the governor, but that's about $7 million less than the $36 million that Governor Calvo had asked for.
I can't reconcile the governor saying that, for example, if we don't give DPW $400,000, which he's requesting, that the entire agency is going to shut down, or the entire government is going to shut down. How can it that they have $2.8 million more this fiscal year than last fiscal year? They didn't shut down last fiscal year, but this fiscal year, with $2.8 million more, they're going to have to close. It just doesn't reconcile, and that's why I've always said we need the details behind the press releases.
Pangilinan said no GovGuam employees are in danger of being furloughed, and no GovGuam department will run out of money for at least the next 2 months.
The assessment of the committee is that no department will run out of authority to pay their personnel and operating expenses by June 3rd. There will be none, not even by June 30th. Not even by July 15th. But the areas that we have identified where there will be in September or late August, we are resolving by providing the appropriation as requested by the governor.
Countering the drumbeat of crisis from the administration, senators on the floor today were critical of both the governor and the media for raising fears unnecessarily.
Maybe in September, they may have a shortfall.
That's correct.
But if you were to listen to the news releases today and the statements, the layoffs are yesterday and today and tomorrow.
Not to perpetuate or further the divide between the perceived divide between the legislature and the administration, but I know our government of Guam employees are also listening, and I want to make a statement to them that in no way, no how, this government will be shut down.
So what's this budget crisis all about? From the talk on the floor of the legislature this afternoon, it's about the Calvo Select Care health insurance plan for GovGuam employees.
You could see by the presentation made by the Office of Finance and Budget what those 6 agencies' shortfalls are, if any, and how the governor could have resolved that internally. But instead, he chose to wrap 23,000 people and their families around an issue to which what he was most concerned about, as to whether or not the current health insurance contract will continue.
About $12 million of the supplemental budget request must go towards the outstanding balance on the Calvo Select Care health insurance plan. And page 5, section 3 of the revised supplemental budget says it all. It would require the governor and the retirement fund to finalize their compromise plan, reducing retirement fund contributions by 6% over the next 4 months, and call that final agreement the Health Insurance Bailout Agreement of fiscal year 2011.
We are way past who knew what, who knew when. Where we're at today is that we are in a place was if we do not cover this amount in this fashion at this time, then we run the risk of the health insurance contracts for the government employees and retirees of being canceled for non-payment.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.